Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes historical immersion in Bohemia. So we are being called to arms by Austria, our faithful ally, against Croatia, Ragusa, Serbia and Massa. It's not a big war, honestly. It's really just a small one, so I'm gonna accept this and completely ignore the war. I think Austria has it under control, they really don't need us. So let's just chill. I mean, look. You're at war with three nations. Actually, wait, what? Massa. Could maybe go and siege Massa if we wanted to. Nah, I think our king will just go home and chill. This war will be over very soon, and I'm not entirely interested in it. We have a lot of provincial unrest. I laid a claim on Shepaz in case we want to deal with Hungary later on. But right now it's kinda okay. Ottomans are gonna strongly encourage looting. Ottomans? No, that's unrest in Naples. Are Ottomans at war? They are. They're attacking Teke. Oh, okay. It's gonna be an easy war and gonna yield them quite a lot of territory. Akhisar, Kastamonu, and probably the two down here, Finike and Antalya. How's Rhodes doing? Still under the control of the Knights. Not that much of a fort here. We're making quite a bank though, which is great. Oh, okay, they're sending their troops to us. Oh, we got a shortage of copper. That's unfortunate. Oh, come on. Okay, so I guess we'll have to fight. There's a Massa army coming here. Now they're retreating. Come on, Austria, can't you just end it? You got enough. We are just theoretically supporting you. We're sending you our hopes and prayers. What haven't you gotten yet? I understand, you're trying to take these two provinces, but... How's your... Oh, their autonomy is actually pretty good. They control quite a lot of territory. So do we, but... They're really becoming an issue. Milan. Oh, they will accept. That's what I like. Milan being docile. Genoa would not. Now allied with Saruhan, Friuli and Milan. I guess we're gonna have another war on our hands soon. Fortunately. Come on. Okay, so... Who's that? Augsburg. Oh, there's another province here. Damn, Austria is really demanding a lot. Oh, is Brandenburg involved in this war as well? Or are they in two wars at the same time? Wait, no, these... Oh, that's Rupin. Okay, well, we gotta defend our own. It's just not gonna fly. Go. Hey, stability increased to +1. That's nice. Okay, now they're retreating. Which is good, but I would prefer this war ended. Come on, Austria. Our war exhaustion is sky high. Where did they go? I'm probably gonna try to flank us. Or we're just gonna follow them and chase them. Man, our army is really in disrepair. How much for us to upgrade a fort here? 150. Okay, that's gonna be the next goal. Right after getting married. Jesus Christ. You have a... no, you don't have a maneuver skill. Yeah, I know. Austria, come on! We're burning money here. Now the good news is that they won't be able to run away from there. Savoy. Relations improved with Saxony. Okay. Ah, finally. Austrian conquest. Ragusa will siege Ragusa and full annexation. Okay, go back home, people. Nothing to see here. But Peshmerga is gonna be court soon. That's the good news. I'm happy about that. The separatism, though, is quite high. We might have an uprising on our hand. Yeah, quite a lot of separatists in Hungary. Well, okay, time to do the skip that I have been waiting for this whole time. So while our units are marching back home, we can take Humanism, level 15 technology in administration. Scholars studying the classics were forced to admit that they were often brilliant and applicable to the modern world. Despite often being written by men who worshipped strange gods or spoke different languages, they began to judge them not as heretics, but on the merits of their writings. The humanists' worldview allowed them to discuss topics that would normally be banned in a polite company. So extra number of states. Next technology is what we want. That's the block books, and the next idea group that will allow us to take the aristocratic ideas that I'm looking forward to. That will remove at least a bit of this penalty that we have. It's insane. Yeah, you suck. We have been saved! We got the House of Chernin. With the union of Matthias I and Elżbieta, we have gained not only a spouse but also a new ally in the realm. The Chernin is an old and influential family, and their seat in Pozinsko is a jewel of the kingdom. Of course, friendship has to go both ways, and Elżbieta will be expected to speak for her kin, while our king will be expected to consider such advice. So, and we get a nice Syn Jindřich and Elżbieta, which is actually pretty good. So, I don't think we're going to call our Syn Jindřich, we are going to call him Peter. Or in Czech, Petr, which is a nice name for a king. 332 is a great extra over 004. And the succession is safe, that's the important part. Okay, now people vote for us, so the empire is safe as well. And we're making money. I give an order, instead of building the fort in Cottbus, to build it in Wrocław first. We're gonna build the Cottbus next, and then I think we're gonna build it in Vogtland. It's gonna be 270. 270! Jesus Christ. King Matthias is now valorous. Okay, well, I get that. That's nice. This person is brave and courageous and is willing to be placed in harm's way to achieve an end, regardless of the dangers involved. Therefore, is glorified as the true knight and the great warrior. That's actually a pretty neat trait that I have not seen before. Wow, our prestige is so high and it's almost not deteriorating. It's really nice. I think that goes a long way with the aristocracy technology. Or is there anything fortification? Well, leadership ideas would go, and the I want the aristocratic, then fortification. We'll see how that's gonna go. That is decent. That is decent. I'm happy. That made a smile on my face, and our queen is just. Okay, you really do like that. Could we maybe get better people? No, you're too expensive. Too expensive. Too expensive. But we need to get better advisors. Hey! And you will be done very soon. On 22nd of February. Okay, let's wait for that. And the autonomy is actually not increasing that much. Separatism will continue increasing, but as it increases, it's also gonna tick down, so they will eventually go back down. Is it part of a state? No, we need to core Novohrad as well. Oh, it has unrest. Damn it. Okay, we'll need to wait for the separatism to go away. But hey, Prashporok, welcome to the kingdom. I am happy to have you. We can purchase the Swedish copper, which I'm gonna do. But that's not exactly why I started to record again. The reason is that I checked the technology, and I found out that we have a 32% penalty because Renaissance is already here. I missed that, honestly, probably during the wars. And as you can check, it's in Italy and Prague, and also in Magdeburg for some reason. But Prague is such an important city in the empire that it's actually already completely adopted Renaissance, and many of our provinces are adopting it as we speak. That's actually pretty neat. I had no idea that was happening. Yeah, they're actually getting it pretty fast. Decent. Wow, they're actually getting it really fast. So we might be able to adopt it very soon. Once Chasovsko is done, it would be for like 350 gold, and that's not something unheard of. However, we're not gonna get much money anymore. The reason is that I had an event where our queen had a military friend called Franciszek Józef Iskra, a level 3 military advisor. And as our king pretty much only focuses on military, despite the fact that we have to pay him over half of our income, I decided that from the roleplay standpoint it makes sense. So we now have Franciszek Józef Iskra, who is improving our military technology very quickly, while the rest of the kingdom suffers. yeah, I guess that's all I can say to that. Roleplay-wise, it makes sense. We really suffer in administrative and diplomatic technologies, though. Diplomatic technology is getting some point, and it's very close, but it's gonna take at least, wow, 7 years before we get the full rig chips, and it's gonna take 15 years before we get the block books. So that's just insane. But what can you do? I mean, that's how we roll. Novohrad Hond. Wait, what? Oh, we need 190. Now we don't have enough administrative power, and we're just getting slowly the administrative power. Bribes grow more accepted. What is the difference between an honest man and a fool? The fool doesn't know he's being swindled. So goes an increasingly common saying in Bohemia, the spirit of which is proven through a more sinister change in the social fabric. Bribes are beginning to be seen as natural consequences of the market, where any action carries a price. Those who refuse to take bribes are viewed as precisely what the saying says, fools. Worse than fools, since they are deliberately refusing money that could be theirs. The consequence of this cynicism is that any form of power truly corrupts, and no one who believes it is immune, not even the king. Damn! That's a harsh event, telling us that we suck on so many levels. But what can you do? Matthias will rule for at least another 14 years, unless he dies, at which point we get a regency. Well, actually, the queen would be kind of better. The legitimacy would suffer, but she would not be bad. But yeah, the king is ruling now, and that means fun, fun, fun. At least the centralization is increasing. The autonomy is dropping across the board. Plzeňsko has 42 now. Hradecko has 39. Časovsko, unfortunately, has 53 because it's a seat of... Isn't it? It's spelled building, communication, efficiency, control, and greater nobles. No, it's no longer the seat of powerful house, yet here it is, right? Yeah, seat of strong aristocrats. Well, still, you know, we're doing good. Wrocław now has only 80, which is nice. They're already paying us quite a lot. And Prešporok needs to get rid of the separatism, and when they do, we're gonna get it. I really need to core Novohrad so that we get a state there. But hey, wow, Novohrad is actually getting less because it does not have estates. Okay. It's April 1465 and we have a new plague in Gouda, which is outside of our current view. So, I don't know if we'll see the plague, but thank God. Anyway, before I end the episode, I wanted to show you the Ottomans, who have gained quite a lot of territory and becoming very strong. I think that's good for them. They moved their capital to Constantinople, which they developed. They still have the Theodosian walls, which is awesome. I haven't seen that happen yet, and I'm very happy for them. Their autonomy is fairly low. They're actually managing to convert some of the provinces, which is also very good. And they have a capital rank 1, so the autonomy across the board should be dropping. We can't really see it, but you can see that they're doing very well. These are also their most valuable provinces, Bursa and Constantinople. So they are doing good. I'm happy for them. Poland has invaded Hungary. I'm not really even mad. They can do whatever they want. Muscovy and Georgia, no, that's Trebizond. Muscovy and Trebizond sliced off another part of the Mongols, and we can see some of the wastelands of Russia now. Not much in Africa, though. Not much in Africa. Yeah, we can now see Banu Rasi as well. It's a nice little world we can see. I'm not involved at all in the colonization, nor will I be, so this is our playing field. I checked which provinces have the Slovakian culture, and it's Šepes, Abutorna, Saroš, and Užhorod. So these 4 are something that I would like to get as part of Bohemia. We'll see if that's possible. Pretty much, we would create like a greater Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic being pretty much like this, with pieces of Horná Lužica, and this being Slovakia. And Užhorod is actually part of Russia. That was part of the Czechoslovakian nation, but was taken away by Soviet Union. So that would be kind of nice, and it would be a good power against the Austrian fellows. Okay, people really like us. That's really nice. Soon we'll be able to institute the Reichsregiment, which is nice, and reform the Hofgericht will also be pretty good. However, the Landfriede and Erbgeistertum, there's so many things that we could do with the empire in the future. However, advancing pretty smoothly. Unfortunately, Matthias, as I mentioned, is really not a good king. Thank God for the advisors. Military will gonna be great. That's gonna be really... I think we might be getting the most developed nation, because we got 15, Austria has 15, we're gonna get 16 soon. I haven't seen... Okay, so not Meissen, this is... Who? Magdeburg has 16. Does Milan have 16? No. Oh wait, there's someone who has 18. Bologna has 18. Jesus Christ. Well, but generally speaking, it's pretty good. So we're gonna take the Seekers of Ill Fortune. I'm gonna wait 1 more month and then give an order to build a fort in Cottbus. Is it the fort? Yes, the fort in Cottbus, and we'll be done. The fort in Praha has been finished, which is our first modern castle, and increased the urban gravity to 192,000. In Wrocław, we're still building it. No, actually, it has been finished too. Nice. So the urban gravity there is 21.97,000. I actually thought that building a cathedral there might be a nice touch. Just a cheap little investment. But not before we build a fort in Cottbus. So, join me in the next episode where we continue developing our nation.